Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dr. Claudia Albers, Planet X research and professional physicist. And today I'd like to bring to you another one of my articles. This one is entitled Planet X Causing Earthquakes in Alaska. Now, in Article 485 entitled Locating Planet X and Predicting Earthquakes, I detailed how Planet X system stellar cores, which have been coming into the solar system for thousands of years as comets, but that are now reaching the Earth in unprecedented large numbers, create low-pressure regions in the Earth's atmosphere. And the larger of these objects will also create earthquakes. The larger the object approaching Earth, the larger will be the extent of the low-pressure system it will create. And right now there is a large low-pressure system very close to the west coast of North America, which suggests that there is a large stellar core, possibly from several 100 to 1,000 miles across over the region. So low-pressure weather systems are created by Planet X system stellar cores making contact with the Earth's atmosphere. The larger the low-pressure region, the larger will be the stellar core creating it. These large stellar cores are likely to induce earthquakes. And this image is from December 15, 2018, and it shows wind circulation indicative of a low-pressure system close to the west coast of North America and particularly close to Alaska. And here I illustrate how a low-pressure system with no gravitational force causing it, no gravitational wave, will simply disappear very quickly because higher density air, which is then will produce higher pressures surrounding the region, will simply move into the region to equalize the lower density. So the low density and thus low pressure region will quickly disappear. It is only when you have a Planet X system stellar core where its gravitational influence gives rise to a gravitational wave, in other words, a gravitational vortex, that this low pressure region can continue to exist and exists as a result of the gravitational vortex creating that low pressure. And then it can move across the atmosphere as we see it moving in weather maps, but that is because there's a real object producing it through its gravitational influence. And you may look at Article 484 entitled Planet X, the cause behind low pressure weather systems. Now, a large stellar core inside the Earth's atmosphere can also give rise to earthquakes. The Earth reacts to the presence of a strongly positively charged object. In other words, the stellar core is strongly positively charged. The Earth's core is positively charged as well, but it still contains some electrons. And when it detects a high positively charged region in its atmosphere, which is supposed to be negatively charged, it reacts and sends a current of electrons up towards that region. And then that current will tend to hit the rock it passes through and melt it, which may then cause it to break explosively, causing seismic waves to travel from that point. And so these would become the epicenter of earthquakes and will thus create earthquakes. And for more details, you may look at Article 492 entitled Planet X Earthquake Creation Mechanism. So right now, if we look at atmospheric pressure, and this is from December 16, 2018, you can see that there is a low pressure over this part of Alaska here, and part is over Canada. So this indicates that there is a Planet X system stellar core over this region. And because the region is quite large, this would indicate that the likelihood of earthquakes is high. So some of the low pressure region, as I said, is over Western Canada, and therefore this region may be affected by earthquakes as well. Since most of what is shown on weather maps is designed to cover up what is really going on, it is only when a low pressure is over land that it can provide a more reliable indication of the presence of a stellar core over that region. So if we, in looking over the rest of the world, we can see that there's a low pressure region here over Australia, and that would indicate that there is a stellar core there as well, but it may be a little too small to induce an earthquake. If there is an earthquake in that region, it's likely to be a small earthquake. There seems to be one here affecting the east coast of India, but it seems to be small. There's another one here, but that's over the ocean, and as I said, we cannot reliably state that it points to the presence of a stellar core in that region because, as I said, these weather maps are not designed to tell us the truth. They're designed to cover up the truth. So in conclusion, a large low pressure region over Alaska can only be produced by a large Planet X system stellar core over the region, which is also likely to produce earthquakes in that region. And these are the references. This is Dr. Claudia Albers, Planet X physicist. Thank you for watching.